is Gireesh, and my Chinese name being Gireesh. I've been in Beijing now for 8 years. Actually, the first time I came to China was in 2000, because my dad's been here for like 14 years. He owns factories, etc. I was studying in New York State, in Syracuse University. Was an IT major. And then during the holidays, during the summer holidays, my dad was like, "Come to China and visit me." I was like, "China? I'm not going to China. I live in New York City." This is 15 years ago, and I visited. I'm like, "Wow, this place is amazing." We heard there was a restaurant for sale in Zhejiang province in Shaoxing, a small Indian restaurant being run by a Chinese person, and I heard he was trying to sell it, and it was small, it was cheap. Like, I had some money because of my work. Okay, so I went and just took it over, reopened it in September, and here am I now, 10 years later. Beijing was difficult, much more difficult than the other branches, just because to set up a new company, like in Shanghai when we set up a company, it took about 5 weeks, the entire process. In Beijing it took almost 5 months. There's only one answer: this is Beijing, that's it. Some customers walking downstairs, like, 印度餐全是咖喱，就是没有餐具，没有筷子，就用手，然后走在地上。So please come up, I'll show you. 我没时间。And they come up, they say, "Oh, it's very different. Like, try the food." After that, they really like the food. So it's just breaking the mindset, education. We don't have a problem keeping the customers. The problem is getting them in for the first time and making them try the food, explaining to them what is what. There's a Beijing TV channel, Beijing program called Beijing Ke. So they invited me a couple of times as a guest. That was a very good show. It's a talk show, and there was no scripts, nothing organized. It's just talking about food. It was a couple of food shows and something about Indian culture. And because it's every day, it's on every single night. So I'm getting a lot more shows, channels calling me saying, "We saw you on that show, your Chinese is good." And there are a lot of Westerners on TV, not many Indian people. So I guess they're just looking to just throw in some chocolate in the middle of all that. I heard what they were paying me. I'm like, "Thank you, I don't want this money. But make sure you put my restaurant name and I'll do anything you want." It's much better than spending money on marketing, buying advertisement slots. You know, a lot of the, in Beijing and Shanghai, there are all these big magazines and they give out all these awards saying best of this, best of that. They don't really mean much, because in the end, the more you advertise, you get the award. So I don't like to do that. I'd rather spend money on, just making better food, better service, making a nice atmosphere for people. Let the customers come, tell their friends. It's better than basic marketing, I think so. But we do get a lot of customers in the restaurant now. Every week there'll be at least 2 to 3 people who come in because of one of the shows. I thought nobody sees the show. I miss here when I'm at home. I don't miss home because there's no really home for me. It's always been boarding school, college. So 7-8 years in India when I was really small, when I was born. Then UK, US. Now for me, China is home because I've been here for 10 years. So I've been here longer than any other country put together. Plus I'm always here. My house is here. So in the future as well, I think I plan to stay here.